Hey, what's going on guys? So first of all, sorry I haven't uploaded since like last year. Yeah, I know. I've just been focusing on university work more recently, so I hope you understand. Anyway, before we talk about Sonic, I might as well give you all my quick thoughts on the other films that I missed. So I saw Bad Boys for Life. And yeah, I liked it. In fact, it's the best out of all three.
Oh, that's hot.
I thought it was very funny and it had the best story. Then I saw 1917 and I thought it was really good. Although I must do say, it's not as good as everyone says it is. I mean, not gonna lie, if you take away the whole one take concept, I probably would have forgotten about it. And then I saw Parasite and it was amazing. Had I seen it in 2019, probably would have been my #1 film of that year. And yeah, I don't care, I skipped Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of the one Hollywood.
What kind of title is that?
Yeah, I wasn't interested in seeing this, and clearly no one else was too. I mean, look at that box office return.
No one gives two shits who we are beyond that.
Fam, you know your movie sucks when you attempt to change the title to try and get more sales.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Anyway, now we come to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and it has went through quite the history. First, we were greeted to that sleep paralysis demon looking poster, but then we were like, okay, they're not showing us the full thing. Maybe it won't be that bad when they do reveal it. And then we got some leaked photos from some marketing website, and it still sucked, cause he looked so off. I mean, realistic looking hands, round eyes, shoes, no socks.
Oh man, what? You're just ruining it. Look at my lips, you're ruining it. Ruining.
And then we were like, okay, it's just concept art. Maybe he will look better in the movie itself, right? Right?
SFPD! Meow?
My goodness.
This is terrible!
This was the nail in the coffin for fans.
And I hate it so much! I hate it!
He looked like some derpy crackhead wet bottom lit hairball coughed out from 2004 Garfield. Our outcry was so bad that Paramount actually listened to us and delayed the movie to fix the design. We got more leaks and they looked promising.
Hey, not bad.
And when the next trailer dropped, it was actually pretty good.
Yes!
And then fans were actually excited to actually see this movie now. To the point where recently, toxic Birds of Prey fans feared it would beat their movie, so they started hating on it on Twitter, telling lies about the Sonic movie to try and get people to boycott it.
That's no good.
Alright, so let's talk about the movie itself. So the story is we have Sonic the Hedgehog, who in this movie can now just jump to different worlds entirely now. Alright, so he flees his own Earth because he has super speed and bad guys on his world are always trying to get it. He comes to our world for his new home, but after running too fast one time, he catches the attention of the government and Dr. Robotnik. They want to try and capture him, so Sonic teams up with a cop called Tom, trying to escape Robotnik, and get Sonic to a new home. So for the most part guys, this is actually an alright movie. I'd actually say it's a good video game movie. Fam, I never thought I'd be saying that because last year, we all thought Detective Pikachu would be the best we would ever get in terms of video game movies. And then the Sonic movie would just bring video game movies back to its place. But no, quite the opposite actually. The film was directed by Jeff Fowler. This is his first feature film. He before did this one animation called Gopher Brook. So from that to a much bigger film like this, very well done. Now obviously there was one aspect of this film that was by far the best part and probably one of the main reasons why people are actually going to go see this film, and I think you will know what that is. Yup, say it with me, Jim Carrey. I was excited to see him in this since we haven't seen him do a comedy film for a while, and even then, his last comedy role was Dumb and Dumber 2, which was well, he needed redemption from that and he got it. Jim Carrey was hilarious in this. It's kind of like a mix of the Riddler and the Grinch. Like in this, he's just like this mustache twirling creep who gets obsessed with trying to catch the Sonic. and just get so over the top. But the thing is, it works for this film because the film isn't taking itself seriously, first of all. I mean, it's very self-aware and it breaks the fourth wall a lot. So this over-the-top Jim Carrey villain fits right in. By far, he was the best part of the whole thing. Whenever he was on screen, he stole the whole scene. Alright, so let's talk about Sonic. Now, in the video games, Sonic is meant to be a cool teenager who has attitude. I mean, he was until the 2010s, then he just got annoying.
Whew, that was cool. Pun entirely intended. That was lame.
In this film, he's more like a young kid, if you know what I mean. I mean, he hasn't fought Robotnik before, and he's quite helpless at the start, which is, I guess, why he asked Tom for help. Since he's a kid, he has a more joyful, innocent personality with like a childlike energy to him. I think this was a good move because obviously this film is targeted towards kids, so kids will relate to him. Even me, as an adult, I found him quite likable in the film. You know, you get the sense that you actually want to hang out with him, which is something that the recent Sonic games don't really give you anymore, so I'll give him that. Here, he's voiced by Ben Schwartz. I think he's a good voice for the tone that they were going for this film, so he fits the character well. Way better in the new design too, cause in the first trailer, I don't know what it was, but that voice and that design made him even more derpy. But now it's all good, so no problems. Alright, so let's talk about the other characters. Our main human protagonist is this cop called Tom, played by James Marsden, coming straight out of Hop from 9 years ago. Anyway, he was fine in this movie, he wasn't phoning it in, so that was good. And yeah, he had a good friendship with Sonic and it was very believable. Tika Sumpter is also in this. She plays his wife. She didn't really have much to do in the movie. She was kind of like this vet, but you know, that's okay. The focus was more on Tom and Sonic anyway. But if they do a sequel, I would like to see more of her because she has potential to be very funny. And that's really it, you know, there isn't really that many other side characters. I mean, you have Agent Stone who's just there to be Robotnik's right-hand man. And for some reason, Neil McDonough is in this as like this military captain. First of all, how are you gonna cast him in this movie and only have him in like one scene?
What?
Some of the humor was a miss for me. You know, I get it's a kids film, but did you really need to have Sonic floss twice in the movie? Like fam, there's not a TikTok. Also, like the pacing in the movie does slow down in the middle of the film. That's when the whole road trip part of the movie starts. But to be fair, it didn't drag out too long though. The whole movie isn't just them sitting in the car. You know, it's like that road chipmunk movie. Anyway, overall, it's a solid family film that kids will probably like. I can see parents finding it annoying though, if they don't know anything about Sonic, because Sonic does talk a lot in the movie, and I can see people being irritated by that. Sonic fans will like this. There's a lot of references that only the Sonic fans will know, so that was awesome. And there's also a mid-credit scene that you should probably stick around to see because there is a cool surprise. Unfortunately, I was spoiled on Twitter. Nerds, but whatever, it's not that deep. Anyway, I recommend you go see this in cinemas, even just to support Paramount for going out of its way to change the Sonic design for us. Like, they didn't need to do that, but they did it anyway, so it shows that they actually care. Plus, I think a sequel to this needs to happen because now that they have a good setup, a sequel has the potential to be a lot better. Maybe I might do another video on it, who knows. But yeah, this has been my review on Sonic the Hedgehog. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good day, and God bless.